is taking place. I want to speak to that for a minute because I'm a white guy. But I want to say something because throughout my life, throughout my life, there have been people within the so-called white quote unquote community, the blonde, blue-eyed Aryan variety in particular, who always tried to play that fucking game that like we were not included. Like there was some kind of pecking order, even amongst. This is going to sound strange to maybe you as a Hispanic guy, but I saw it. Is that you're on the darker end of the white spectrum, Dutton? You know what I'm saying? Uh, and it was like an attempt to make you feel less than. So, and to be sure, there are plenty of brown-eyed, brown-haired white people out there. Not that I give a shit, because I am who I am, and you are who you are, and whatever it is, you should rock that, no matter what it is. But I definitely agree that there's a white supremacist fucking element to this. As there is a gay element, the LGBTQ. It's white superiority and it's faggotry combined together. That's all I'm going to say on that. I know this to be true. I know it for a fact.
Yeah, on my way back home from a whole day of fuckery, I uh I was pulling up at a light that pretty much um close to getting to my destination, and there was a sheriff fucking parked right there. Uh, I was I was driving pretty fast, but they were already at the stoplight and the light was red, so I was driving pretty fast. I started slowing down. I didn't see him at first, but then I started to see him when I was slowing down. And I just had went around this car, and I thought they were gonna try to stop me like once the light turned green, but the little bitch was getting out of his car because he was in front of a King Taco. They were gonna go get some food, and so I looked over at him. I'm just staring at him, and they're like, as soon as I looked out over at him, he like gets out of his car, and then I look at the passenger, and then he gets out of his car as soon as I look at him, and they're just like on the same hive mind bullshit like the perps are on. And but I look at them even more, you know, because they're supposed to be some type of authority figure, but they're a bunch of fruitcakes, and they're fucking sucking on the government's balls. So fuck them.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely are. I don't think they got a set of balls, but they're sucking on something for sure. I got my tooth fixed. It's a temporary. You had
Oh
no more
really?
tooth.
Was it fully gone or was it partial?
It was a stub. It was a stub of a tooth.
So how did they put it in? Did they like permanently like drill that in, or does it just like click on or whatever?
It clicks on. It's a little loose right now. It's a temporary. It's about to fall off in any second. It snaps on. It's a piece of shit. It's a
Oh,
temporary.
so they're gonna give you a different one. They just got the mold or whatever.
Yeah, they got the mold. They're making it. They got to glue it on or epoxy it or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
right.
cool. I figured like you know, you can fix it. Uh, but you were just like you didn't really care at the time, huh? But since you're back on the catwalk on the prowl, you gotta look your top of the top shelf, you know?
I think so. You know, I don't know too many women that love broken teeth. They might like Lars Fredrickson with his silver teeth because you know that he's trying to look like that. The guy from Rancid, the guitar player. Rancid's a punk rock band from Oakland or Berkeley. Uh, he purposely put silver caps on his teeth or tooth to make it look like he doesn't have any money. Make him look more like authentically punk rock or skinhead. But he's got notoriety and a lot more money. You know, he's got $6-7 million. I'm just saying he's going out of his way to look like he's got broken teeth. You know what I mean? I didn't have to do that.
Right.
I'm trying to go the other way. I want perfect white teeth, and I almost got them.
Yeah, I think a lot of these fast women out here, they can smell money.
Oh, are you kidding? They sure can.
So
You're
like,
right.
you know, when somebody walks into a club or whatever, they're just like, "Oh, he's a rich guy," you know, like the women are fucking already on the fucking prowl to try to fucking get a free meal and shit, you know?
Oh, fuck yeah. They just tell by the way you're dressed because they're looking at your clothes, your shoes, your watch. I mean, they're studying every detail about you. Trust me. They know when you've bought like a rack shirt, the $5 shirt at Sears, or if you spend, you know, you're spending some money on Calvin Klein or Armani. You know, there's a difference. Like this shit right here. You see these suits? I don't know if you can see them here. I got suits from Macy's. Macy's is no joke. You know, it's not top of the line, but it's about mid level. They're all they're all steam cleaned and shit. They're ready to rock and roll. It's just I need a woman first. You know, I'm not taking these slugs out on Third Street here on a date. They got fucking cheap fucking methamphetamine up their nose eating pussy. Not a chance.
Oh shit. Yeah. Fucking can you hear any background noise on my coming from my end? Just wondering.
No, if you're hearing some on my end, I do have an air conditioning fan that's going.
Oh no, I can't hear anything on your end either. It's because I have the radio on and it's really low, and I just wanted to know if you can hear it. But
Can't hear a
yeah,
thing.
all right, we're good. We're good. All right, that's a good thing. Um, what's your shirt say?
Dead River Rebels, the band I'm gonna say I quit. They're gonna say I probably was kicked out, but they've actually found another bass player and I think another guitarist, and they're playing again. And good for them. I'm glad. I don't think they're going any place after 5 years. If a band isn't touring yet, if they're not signed and touring, it's not likely they're going any place.
Right.
They'll be a Bay Area party band. That's about it. And
Yep.
I'm not really down with that. That's a lot of time and energy just to be a fucking to live in obscurity. I can put that time to much better use, finding the woman that I'm looking for. Hopefully, her
Yeah,
name is Julie
we're
Wells.
all looking for something, you know.
You see that? See that picture behind me? My mother. That's a watercolor my mother made. It's a trip. It's a dead tree. Can you believe it? My mother painted a dead tree and put all those bright colors around it.
I wonder what that entails.
I'm not sure, but I like it.
It's kind of like we're the fucking tree, or something. And there's or not these fucking perps. We're the color. And there's a fucking dead tree on our nuts.
My mother is a perv. That's why she isn't contacting me anymore.
Oh, really?
She has not contacted me very often. Like she knows I know now.
Yeah.
They call. I'm going to respond to a text message. I'll be right back.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm back. So
Yeah, you gotta keep that. You gotta keep that fish on the reel, you know.
it's my buddy Leo Torres. Leo's a tough guy. Tough guy. You'd like him.
Has he asked you to hang out lately, or?
Yeah, well, he's a ladies' man. He gets a lot of women. This guy is a powerhouse, man. He gets a lot of women. And he's a
Shit.
knockout art. This guy is a knockout artist, my friend. This guy's an MMA fighter, everything.
Oh yeah, you'll get. Does he have the what do they call it? The clover ear or something like that?
Cauliflower ear.
Yeah.
He definitely does. You could tell from the wrestling because their ears get all fucked up. He sent me a text. Let me get back to him. Okay, I'm back. I mean, that's not the reason I'm hanging out with him. It's just he's a cool guy, and we became friends on the job. You know, it's pretty rare for me to make friends. I'm not impressed with too many people. Not too many people really want to hang out with me. Not that I give a shit. But a motorcycle enthusiast too. So we're gonna go ride motorcycles together, and we're gonna go chase pussy together. We're gonna do all that. Who knows? We might get into a couple of scraps here and there, and fucking do some dental work too. Just, I tell you what, you put me and him in a bar, in any bar, almost any bar, and we'll clear that place out in a matter of minutes. Me, him, and this old dinosaur here will get that done. I'll start at one end. He can work at the other. We'll meet each other in the middle. We're going over like bowling pins.
Let me see here. Oh, we could see. We're good. So let's see what these faggots do. I was gonna come out here and say and talk some shit and see what these faggots do, but they're not. They're not coming this way. Oh, it's a fucking cop. What do you know?
Oh, how about that? Thank God.
Oh, what do you know? Let's say hello to our friends here.
What can we do for you, fat cop? Is he pulling up on you or just making a U-turn?
Got out right at the right time. No, I just made a U-turn. He doesn't want none. Fucking puppet.
What a bitch. What a bitch.
Those are the
What,
fucking biggest clowns of them all.
what do you think
You
that's
know
going to get
why?
inside her head?
All right. You know why? Because
Yeah,
they're
I do know.
fucking. Because they're the real criminals.
Absolutely.
They're the real fucking criminals behind this whole fucking goddamn. They're the ones that enforce this fucking gay system on everyone.
Right, exactly.
All right. Fucking puppets. You know, I was trying so hard to like to try to get my own system and and to kind of like because all right, so this is the dilemma that I was having. My friend, he gave me a system, but the system was broken, and he said, you can have it if you want it, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I took it, and it cost like $150 to fix. So I'm thinking in my head, all right, this dude, I know he rolls with the perps. I know he's a fucking op, and I'm like, I don't trust this fucking Xbox, right? So I'm like, even if I fix it, not only do I not trust him, but who knows what they're gonna try to install on it. I'm trusting into somebody's hands to fix this shit, and knowing how these perps are, and fucking half the world is more than half the world is involved. Am I gonna trust somebody to fucking install and fix this shit the way that I want it, or are they gonna fucking fuck with it and adjust some shit and do some perp shit to it? So we already know not to allow anything that belongs to us in anyone else's hands because they're just gonna corrupt it. So I already told you the story on I eventually got a system, and they still happen to fuck with that too. So like even though I was trying to kind of like do my own thing and try to get away from, because they try to lead you down a road that is like not for you. And somehow, like, even though it's the system, if you're gonna go out there, like, you're gonna run into all this fucking same shit. Because we're not lovers of this world, but if you try to be part of it, it's like you're gonna get fucking shit. For trying to live your life, you're gonna get shit because we already do. And then the last thing they want you to see is to live your life and to like, what I mean, like, because there's no privacy, obviously. So even if I still would have gotten the way that I wanted it to be, and I would have got a system just randomly and stuff, which I tried to do, but it still didn't work. Um, they still infiltrated it somehow, and they're still gonna try to infiltrate it. If I leave it laying around somewhere, and they need to update something, or they say, you need to update your Xbox in order to play this video game, I'm gonna have to update it. So either way, like, they're gonna get to that shit one way or another. It's just we have to kind of like narrow those fucking opportunities down. So like even like a woman, if we go out to the world and we're looking for a girl, 9 times out of 10 she's gonna be part of the system. Are we gonna fucking still talk to them? right?
Yeah. I
Even
mean,
though we
yes.
know, I mean, how else are we supposed to get laid?
Look, at the end of the day, I don't care what her title is, who she's hooked up with. What I care about is she's on my back and my dick's in her. That's what I do care about.
Or on her knees as well.
Not my wife. I don't want my wife going down on me because I could never look at her the same after that. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. But
Yeah,
if she
right,
was
right.
like,
Yeah,
if she,
you're old school, you're old fashioned. I don't mind. I don't mind. You know, honestly, no, I can't. Because if I think about it, and I think about the girl that I love and that I want to marry, you know, and if I'm a man of God too, you know, like you don't want your wife fucking doing that shit, you know, because
I don't,
honestly, like women, you know, women like they're very rare, and a woman probably wouldn't want to do that shit either way. So a freaky bitch would. So you know, the girl that I fucking, you know, that I could say that I loved at one point, we never did that.
yeah,
Not once. I didn't do it with her. We had sex, but that's it. Um, and you know, I don't know. It's just like it's kind of like a covenant. I feel, you know, like you have that respect for them. You know,
exactly.
once they fucking start doing all kinds of weird shit, it's just like you kind of you do look at them differently. You know, it just that's how it's weird. It's weird that you said that because like I could understand. You know, like I totally get it. But like now it's like fuck. I don't even like. I think I because I'm putting myself through um you know these fucking fast women and like you know my ex was a fucking freak. She's a fucking super freak, and that kind of polluted me. Like so now I'm just like yeah I want to fucking you know fucking get a girl and fucking you know suck me off and shit like that. But I guess like what I really would want is a woman, you know, that I could stick with and shit like that. But it's like I think that the idea of that is kind of like already kind of like died because of like the world that we live in.
Yeah. Oh, well, so a
So,
lot of it does.
so you know, fuck it, I'll settle for a BJ.
Okay. All right. Well, and again, a woman I nearly married, she did that. I mean, I allowed her to do that a couple of times, and I didn't really look at her that much differently at the time. But I wasn't in Christ at that time either. Okay, I was more of the world at that time, and I ate her pussy, a couple of times, and I that was fine. It was when she wanted to take it another step that I said, "That's it. I got to draw the line here." And if you're
Right,
wondering what that is, it was she wanted it in her ass, and I said, "There's no way. I'm not into ass fucking. Why? Why?" And I said, "Please don't ask me to do that again. I'm very serious about that." And she did. And I gave her a second warning. And sure enough, I think it was like three strikes, she was out, and I fucking walked right out the door. I said, I'm not putting a ring on your hand. I just can't do it. A woman that likes to be sodomized is not worth a fucking quarter to me. So, and I'm talking to a woman, and I'm not going to get specific, but I said, "Baby, I don't want you to do that. See, I have too much regard for you that I view you as a woman that I would want to have children with, and therefore I don't want you doing that to me. I don't want you on your knees for me. I just don't. You know what I mean?" And even I was joking. I said, "Hey, babe, you could sit on my face if you like." She goes, "Babe, really?" She was like, "Are you sure about that?" Like she found that surprising. So that goes for her and me, right? It goes. We're both the same. I don't know how we got on this subject. Let's move it along.
Yeah. Uh, let's move back to how these fucking coward bitches linger on our nuts.
Well, I
I got a
count the
few
way.
of them right here. I got a few of them at the street, down the street. They're just sitting there. See this fucking clown right here?
I see some lights. Yeah.
Yeah, watch this bitch fucking flee. Let's go see what's up with this fucking cocksucker here. Here we go. Look at this fucking clown.
Got the hazards on and everything, huh? You're gonna move along.
Right?
Oh, he's backing up. That's why.
I guess.
Is there a
Oh,
passenger?
shit, and there's behind me too? Oh, that's my car.
That's your car. That's your
Yeah,
car.
this fool.
What'd you do?
Yeah,
Leave
no,
the
that's
keys
my
in
car
it?
over there.
What are you doing leaving your keys in the car, homeboy?
Ain't nobody gonna touch my shit.
Okay, all right.
They're gonna
Looks
smash
like a.
the fuck up. And who's gonna want to steal a minivan anyways? ¿Qué están haciendo, pendejo? The fuck are you doing, blowjob? You know how to drive or what?
What did you say in Spanish?
Fucking pussy boy, suck a dick.
Oh, he will. What did you send? What did you say in Spanish to him?
I told him pendejo means fucking idiot.
Well,
Stupid ass.
you know
clown.
what idiot in German is?
Fucking fool right now.
I'll tell you what idiot in German is. Idiot.
See me fucking fuck somebody up on live. Watch this shit. Hold on, let me see. Watch this shit.
It's the same word. It's just pronounced slightly different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is. In German, it's idiot or plural. The plural would be idioten. Yeah, idioten. And a lot of people don't know this, but English is a Germanic word. It's derived from Middle German. That's why there's so many words are identical or close. You learned something today.
So you heard about the wind like knocking over all kinds of shit?
No, I heard Big Sur's on fire though.
Where's that at?
Big Sur is Central Coast, about halfway between us, off of the freeway, the PCH1,
Oh, okay.
by the historic Bixby Bridge.
Nice, yeah. Let it burn.
Yeah, fuck it. What do I care? Burn it to the burn from sea to shining sea.
So I sent a few people an invite, but I don't know if they're I don't think they're gonna come up, but
I don't see anybody in the chat, so it's just you and me here.
yeah.
Bullshit session.
These cocksuckers are gonna have to fucking deal with me fucking till I'm gone from this cocksucking place. See, like, it's funny because right now they're like somewhat, have a little bit of an advantage, and I always say the same shit. But the fact of the matter is, as long as I'm putting up a fight, these cocksuckers they're gonna have to deal with me. It never stays the same. I never let them have their fucking bitch way because they want like us to be submissive and shit to the system.
Ain't gonna happen. Submissive is not in my vocabulary. Now, I could be described as maybe passive aggressive. I could accept that because I'm not a guy that goes looking for trouble. I don't have to be the loudmouth alpha guy all the time. I'm more of a beta male. But when you fucking test me, man, you're gonna feel the wrath. So submit. No, I submit to Jesus Christ and nobody else.
Amen.
There's no other authority that I am. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. And anybody who doesn't, fuck them.
Yep.
They're answering to the devil, whether they realize it or not. Now, I want to be, I still want to retain my humanity, though. I don't want to become like this narcissist piece of shit that is so numbed, desensitized, and callous that because I like the fact that I'm an empath. I like that about me, that I have empathy for other people, or at least people that I care about. And I don't ever want to lose that quality. And that's the same woman that I'm looking for, a woman that's an empath as well. You know, that's the only way this is going to work out. What's up, Christina?
Hey guys.
Ew.
Hey.
How you doing?
Not good. I'm pretty sick.
I miss your face.
I miss yours too. I'm trying to hang in there. But I'm pretty sick. Yeah, it's moving into my chest and they're really playing off of that, going in for the kill with the attack. So
Yep.
yeah,
They fucking invaded my body. They have all their fucking bullshit in me.
I got something for you, Christina. Hang on one second.
I got it, bro. I got it.
I got it right here.
what is that?
Let me see if I can get it to the camera.
I can't see it.
Vital suit.
Survival shield. Where'd you get that?
If you can believe it, I got it from InfoWars. When this was Alex Jones. I don't like Alex Jones. Okay, I think he's a CIA operative.
Okay.
This is nascent iodine, and I'm going to write it in the private.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, is it actual iodine?
It is. It's liquid.
Okay.
I'm going to write. It's going to show up in the.
I appreciate it.
You're absolutely welcome. As you might know, when disinfecting water, you use either potassium permanganate or you use iodine.
Yeah.
Well, when you take an eyedropper of this, and that's what this is it's an eyedropper, okay? You see that? I'm going to take one now. What that does is clean your blood, and it cleans everything, any virus or bacteria in your blood system.
Okay.
It will kill any virus or bacteria in your body.
All right.
So go to the private comments and see how it's spelled.
Okay, I got it. I just screenshotted it.
You should be able to find that online almost anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. Like, I have shortness of breath and yeah. So I'm trying to hang in there as best as I can, but they're really going in for the kill with it. So yeah.
When you say going in for the kill, do you feel like you've been poisoned or subjected to something?
No, they just start attacking my body parts, organs like my heart, my head, with directed energy weapons. Like, I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday, day before, and I think some of today where they were cutting off the oxygen, I think, like to my brain. Like, I felt like I wasn't getting enough oxygen to my head. And then they started cutting the oxygen off in my chest. And it was getting pretty scary.
Do you have? I know you have T-Loke's phone number. Do you reach out to people at that? And
Yeah, I have a couple of friends that I talk to while going through this, that I talk to throughout the day, off and on.
what about Jennifer Burns? How is she doing?
She's not doing too good. That's one of the people that I talk to constantly.
Yeah.
But I was on the phone with her earlier today, and she's doing really bad. Where they keep trying to hit her chest and her heart, and they do it pretty much nonstop. Like
But
she can't get out of the bed. She can't process thoughts like, other people can anymore. They've really done a number on her. Like, it's
yes,
really, really sad what they do to her.
especially
She can barely think straight. She can barely function. I mean, she can barely even walk anything. Um, it's pretty sad. And what if I'm hoping one day that she gets brave enough to tell her story. Because I think if she did, um, it would probably help out a lot of TIs. I really believe that she could help so many TIs if she shared her story. And a lot of TIs who complain, and I hate to say it like this, but a lot of TIs who complain about their targeting, if they were to hear somebody like her story, they'd be grateful. Because when I heard her story, I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, it's just insane. And I've met a couple of other TIs who have it way worse than I ever could. I know a TI right now, I think he's in the UK and he's like literally dying. He's in really bad shape. They're really doing a number on him to where he can't even get out of bed. So I'm grateful I'm still able to, you know, semi move around. Because I know some of us are in way worse shape than some others, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, it's we
Oh,
use
you
that.
sound real robotic.
What?
Okay, it's better. You sounded really robotic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was kind of scary. I was like, oh my God.
Oh man, no, I don't want to ever do that.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, you sounded like RoboCop.
Oh no, I swear I'm all human.
Yeah.
No android here. Uh, I got a text message from a TI in Oregon. He says I'm dead. Not me, but him. But he hasn't written anything back since then.
Really?
I don't know what the hell happened to him.
Wonder what happened.
They drop a bomb on you and then they leave you hanging.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right.
Yeah. I don't think I'm betraying any confidence by saying this, but his brother is the second highest command in a police department in a fairly small town in Oregon.
Really?
Not quite the police chief, but he's the next in line. So his brother's very much aware and involved with what's going on with this guy.
Yeah.
It shows you that you don't ever think that there is, and I know you're aware of this, but their blood is not thicker than water.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, they don't make family like they used to.
They sure don't. They sure do.
No.
And my mom, and my mom's become pretty much estranged from me because of this. Said, you think you're safe in Alabama? Well, I know a TI in Alabama. That would be you, Christina.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I arrived in Mobile tomorrow and I went to Daphne, the town she's in, I have no doubt that half of her neighbors would be out on the porch waiting me with anticipation.
Oh yeah, I think Mobile is probably about 3.5 hours for me. Yeah, I'm closer to the Tennessee Valley. Yeah.
So I
I'm
go,
in I'm in the northern part of Alabama. Yeah, I'm like right up the road from NASA, so you can imagine what my targeting's like.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, yeah, space project. Let's put her on it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. It's real sad out here. Yeah, we got a lot of the Nazi scientists that came out here from Germany and the city I live in to work with the rocket scientists here. And I mean, it's just full of engineers, Freemasons, Bible thumpers. Um, it's pretty intense out here. I wouldn't recommend a TI moving out here.
Yeah. And so my statement to the Freemason that claims to have a faith in Jesus Christ, what does Freemasonry add to your faith?
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, you could actually apply that to any spiritual belief or religious belief under the sun.
Yeah.
Because Freemasonry is Satanism to me, and that's a religion in itself.
Yeah.
But we could be here for hours on that subject.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Yeah. You're headed to Florida, though. Is that going to happen soon?
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll happen next month. I'm gonna stay down there for probably a few weeks to get in better shape and health. I'm just gonna lay low with some family out there, and just hang out with the family and try to recuperate my energy and my health, because they're doing a number on me out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep us in the loop, please.
Oh, I definitely will. Yeah, I'm gonna actually probably purchase a minivan here soon so I can start making those travels happen at least more frequently. I was doing it last year and the year before where I was going out there a lot to get away from my targeting. And it helped, it worked. But the downside was I had to come back home. But I'm hoping that I can set up some kind of foundation out there, or a home base to where I can get away, because I'll be honest with you, I don't think I need to be here anymore.
Yeah,
I really do not.
do what's best.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks because all my family is here and they're all surrounded. We're all in the same town. Where we only live like minutes from each other, and I have to relocate.
This family, though, are they very supportive, though?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I don't talk too much about my targeting, but they support me no matter what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, they support me no matter what I do. So I have a good family. I'm real lucky in that department. And we're pretty close. So, it just sucks that I might have to relocate for a little while, but I can't take it out here anymore. Like, I have my own place, I have a job, My family's out here, but the targeting is just getting so bad where I need some kind of relief, you know? And I just feel like I can't get it out here. Like I need to be surrounded by more natural resources, and I'm not getting that out here.
I'm looking at your picture. You're green-eyed, aren't you?
Yeah, I got hazel eyes.
Oh, okay.
I actually was born with blue eyes, and when they took my eyesight away from me, I think I was 4. That's when my eyes turned green. Yeah.
Well, an iodine ought to help you. It shouldn't be too pricey either. I think it's under 10.
Yeah, well, it's crazy that you said that because I do have some iodine drops in my pantry, and I guess I'll start taking those. I haven't used them yet, so I guess I can start that first thing in the morning.
Yeah, you know, and be generous. You don't need to do a drop or two. I'd do a whole eyedropper in a glass of water, or if you can take it straight, even better.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'll definitely do that.
I'll
I
tell you.
did buy one thing I will say anybody out there is having any kind of respiratory problems. I don't care if you're a TI or not, if you're scared of COVID, respiratory infections, something that even treats pneumonia, even treats tuberculosis. It's called Mullen. I think it's spelled Mullien.
Okay.
But it works wonders.
Huh.
Yeah, no, it works so good. Like for $10, it's really worth it.
You know, I had COVID. I'm almost positive that I did.
Oh, really?
And iodine, it knocked most, if not all of it, out of me.
Really?
Yes, it did.
Okay, I'll have to remember that. Yeah, I have some. I have some iodine drops.
And another natural thing, if you have COVID, is ivermectin.
What is it called?
I'll write it in the.
Okay.
It's called ivermectin.
Okay, I'll have to remember that.
Now, the pharmacist is going to ask you why you're using it, and it's typically used for parasites and head lice.
Oh, really?
It typically is. So it kind of lets you know what COVID really is.
Yeah.
It's a parasite. It's a parasite. But ivermectin will remove COVID in a quick hurry.
Okay.
And there's a reason why. If you talk about it on TikTok or any of these other platforms, they'll remove you very fast.
Yeah.
The other one's hydroxychloroquine, which you can make out of grapefruit peels, but it's a process to make hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my iodine drops now.
Ivermectin is the name of it. And they're using it in Japan with great success.
Oh, are they really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
They won't use it here because it works. It's kind of like somebody sent me a link. The guy that invented the car that ran on water, he was dead in 48 hours after he met with oil executives.
Really?
Yep, they killed him. I forget who else they offed. A few other people that came up with some great inventions.
Really?
A guy that cured cancer was dead within days. Selby, Dr. Selby or something. They killed him. So, because the pharmaceuticals, you know, you're threatening the big money here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
Invermectin is it's a great way to take care of COVID, and iodine for everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I think his name was Dr. Sebi.
That's it.
SEBI. Yeah.
Sebi. That's it. Sebi.
Yeah, he had a bunch of books on natural cures for even AIDS. Oh, and that, yeah, he would have been able to knock this COVID out. They would have been pissed. Yeah. They would have been pissed off. Yeah.
How's your kids doing?
They're doing good. I just want to, with this awakening, I'm more concerned about shifting into the right direction. Especially with my kids, especially my youngest one. He's only 11 and I want to shift him in the right direction. It's just becoming hard because everybody around me is kind of programmed. So the kind of lifestyle that I choose over, everybody's kind of program lifestyle. That's where it kind of gets complicated with the family, where I choose to live more spiritually, organic and free. And like my son, I like for him, I'll make a perfect example. He loves strawberries, so I'll let him eat strawberries. But if he goes over to his grandma's house while I'm at work, grandma's putting sugar on the strawberries. It's just this, like no cooperation. And it's like, can we please get on the same page? Because I'm trying to, shift with this awakening and positive energy and better energy. And it's really, really hard when the people around me are, not on the same wavelength. But I can't disconnect from them because they need me. So I'm like, what do I do? So I think this move to Florida might be a good thing, at least for the meantime. I'm hoping it'll help not only me, but shift my kids in the right direction as far as eating habits and even their choice of music, because I have a 16-year-old and I have a 19-year-old, and just this generation and the kids these days, they don't make them like they used to. All these kids are into this, this lame ass rap they have out now, TikTok, games, the whole nine. And it's just, I want to get them out of that kind of environment and lifestyle. I don't want them on their cell phones with TikTok. I don't want them listening to this crappy mumbo rap. And I don't want them eating processed foods. But it's difficult when, like I said, my family around me, that's the lifestyle that they choose. They choose to eat processed foods and, eat sugars and drink sodas and, let kids be on the Xbox all day long. But me, that's, for me, it's like you're in bed at 9:30 p.m. and that's it. There's no, arguing. Like I run a tight ship, so I don't know. It's just making things kind of difficult right now because I have, the Caucasian side of the family, then the Mexican side of the family, and everybody's just kind of set in their ways. I don't know if that makes sense, but we're still a really tight family, but it's just really difficult with this awakening, to find that balance, to where I'm allowed to express myself freely and be free, without being restricted by, my family's environment. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. My mother's Scandinavian, and my dad, who's dead, was was Greek, a German Greek,
Yeah.
but he identified himself as Mediterranean Greek. You know, he had black hair.
Yeah, I have that in my family too. I have Greek and Hungarian. I have that in my family too. So
So
yeah,
there
I
was
totally understand where you're coming from.
the culture is different because you got Northern European and then you have, you know, a very Southern European or Mediterranean, like the Italian, Greeks, uh,
Yeah.
Spanish, and things like that. They kind of have a similar culture. You know what I mean?
Well, the Hungarians and Greeks in my family, they're all from New York. So you can
Oh,
only imagine um just how expressive and vocal and loud they are. You know?
oh yeah.
They, yeah, you get around them. I think I have like 3 Aunt Marilyns, but you get around them and they're just like, oh my God. It's like, oh God, they're so loud and like vocal, you know. So that, yeah, that's another reason. That's what I was trying to say. I have like different culture background family members. I got
Mhm.
family from Mexico, family that are Hungarian, you know, from all over the place. So it just kind of makes things kind of difficult with, you know, me going through all of this, the targeting, and then, you know, being awake, trying to shift in the right direction. It's really hard.
Yeah, yeah. I get that. I do. Well, T Loke, you're both muted. She's leaving me talking here. Well, let's see. What do I have that's benefit and value? I've taken a couple of weeks off from work to get my teeth fixed. I mean, just things like that. I don't have a lot to report. Uh, I'm looking at the world differently now that it's not so much that we're in a box. The world is in a box that they created for itself. Uh, in other words, they became slaves. They gave away their freedom because they didn't earn it. And what you don't value, you quickly give away, right? And so we still have some of the freedoms that they gave away willingly because we're willing to fight for them on a daily basis. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean that I don't answer to a handler. I'm not instructed to do anything or go anywhere. And yet, the vast majority of the rest of the world is. So we know that this didn't happen in a vacuum last week. This was not only pre planned by high level government uh, uh, entities and people, but also the population at large was informed about this, at least the connected population, which to me now has become like the Day of the Dead. You know, they're all zombies now, infecting the whole planet, and there's only a couple of hundred real human beings left. Literally, that's what that feels like to me.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that made some kind of sense there.
Yeah, no, that did. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I
Okay,
found that iodine.
what's going what's going on over here with Tilo? Is he talking to a cop?
There's the iodine that I found.
Oh yeah, with white
Yeah.
kelp.
Yeah, I keep a cabinet full.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And I got the, you know, matcha, but I keep a cabinet full. I got kelp, I got calcium, magnesium. First, I got spirulina. I got my cayenne pepper. This I swear by. This I swear by. This is my favorite, turmeric. If you guys can. the turmeric with curcumin. Then I have, my teas. I got this for my son. Um,
Immunity.
Now this thing was like $26. And one thing I would like to say, I want to write the company because they give you this big bottle, but they only fill it up to about right here.
Is it liquid?
No, they're actual, hold on, I'll open it up. They're actual gummies.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just gummies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But, they don't fill the bottle all the way up. And this thing costs $26. I'm like, oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Awfully pricey for kiddos.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. I mean, it's real good stuff, but it's just too expensive. Then, of course, I got ashwagandha. What's the matter? I got the ashwagandha. What is it? That's about it. But I got a lot of teas. And then, of course, got my garlic.
Oh, yeah.
I got the garlic right there. What's the matter? What's the matter?
A
What's
puppy?
wrong? What's wrong? What's the matter? Yep, there she goes. Yeah, I got a German Shepherd puppy.
Oh, I would never known because of the ears.
Yeah, she's only 2 months.
You have
Yeah.
to tape the ears up, right?
Huh?
The ears, do they have to be taped up?
I think for some of them, yeah. Yeah. But I think I'm just gonna leave her ears alone. But she was given to me by a friend for free. I've been looking for a puppy to kind of, keep me company and just be a good companion. And my friend was like, I got some German Shepherd puppies if you want one. And I did my research on them. They're supposed to be one of the smartest breeds. So
Okay.
hopefully she'll be able to protect me and help me out.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah. She's going to be a big dog. She's pretty big, and she was the smallest one.
I got a text message.
Quit it. Here, to your bone. My arm is not a toy. To your bone. What are you doing, T-Lo?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Stopped by the cops.
You got stopped by the cops?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. What are they doing?
Well, I have a
Oh, no.
What? You have a warrant? What?
I
What'd he
didn't
say?
hear he just logged off. Where did he go? He just got pulled over.
What happened, bro?
my
Don't
phone's
leave
about
us hanging.
my phone's about to die too. It's because I got I think a fuse blown out or something to my license plate.
Oh,
It's out, so they had to stop me.
All right, Mr. Bureau.
They don't give
First-
two shits about that.
Only issue is
It still
Look.
shows up on the guy's name.
who's Daniel Leppy?
The guy that sold it to me.
Who's the person that actually purchased the vehicle? Though?
Me. It shows my signature on the bottom here, I think.
Let me understand this.
Yeah.
All your
It shows-
buddies drive around with one headlight, and you don't give two shits
Sure.
about that.
Uh,
But this guy's got a little fuse out on his license plate light. But that you do care about?
yeah, right.
That's some shit there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I've seen him driving around with no lights on whatsoever.
Yeah, I know. They don't care.
They do not care. Let's cut the bullshit, please.
Yeah, they don't care.
Nonsense, total nonsense.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
He's a big boy. You know, I've
Yeah.
tried to coach and mentor him, but that's all. You know, he'll make it. He'll make it.
Yeah, no, he'll make it. He's real smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real smart for, I mean, especially his age, he's really, really smart and he seems to know what he's doing with his targeting, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think he'll make it. Yeah, he might need to take a vacation and relocate. I think all TI should do that every once in a while.
Hit the road, you mean, or what do you
Yeah,
mean?
just go somewhere different. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good idea, actually. I think you're right about that.
It is. I think it is too. I mean, even if it's just for a few days, a few weeks, 2 weeks, a week, just to get away, to get a peace of mind. I do it. I've been doing it for 2 years. I go to the next best state, and it's Florida, just so I can go to the beach, where I can get a peace of mind and some clarity, you know, and I can spiritually grow. Like out here, I feel so suppressed in spirit. I feel like I'm totally out of my element now. I'm not from here. So yeah, that's already, bad enough. And the lack of natural resources out here, for somebody like myself who desperately needs nurturing from nature, and I can't get that.
Florida will offer a lot more of that, I think, right?
Yeah, no, the natural resources out there are they're so beautiful.
Mhm.
In the panhandle of Florida, it's so pretty. It's breathtaking. The beaches are white, the water is blue. Yeah, it's a really beautiful city out there. It's breathtaking,
Mhm.
you know. So I'm hoping I can make that happen real soon.
I hope so, Christina. I do.
I appreciate it, kind of. How are you doing out there? Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty tough guy.
Yeah.
I was always looked at as the kind of the skinny guy and, easy to. But I'll tell you, I'm almost 52 and I've outlived all of my former associates and acquaintances and things. They're either dead or, well, close to it. And
Yeah.
by living hard and dying young.
Yeah.
So I'm not the physically. I don't claim to be the toughest physically, but up here
Yeah.
and right here, now that's a different ball game.
Yeah.
And that kind of preparation is really what has enabled me to survive and actually do fairly well, despite no matter what the targeting has been. So thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Yeah, you look better. You look real good.
Thank you.
You look like you're holding down the fort and you're doing good.
I'm talking to a woman through WhatsApp that says,
Oh, how's that going?
she says she's from Miami, living in LA, but currently in Nigeria, of all places.
Oh, she's in Nigeria?
That's what she says. And, I'm trying to authenticate her identity.
Yeah, be careful with that. I get a lot of spammers from Nigeria.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah, it's really, really bad. Yeah, it's really, really bad. I get a lot of spammers from Nigeria. They hit me up on Instagram, Facebook. They'll use fake profile pictures of like some Caucasian, really attractive, like doctor or lawyer looking guy. And then, I'll look at the pictures and all the likes and all the friends they have are from Nigeria. I'm like, yeah.
Something isn't right here.
Yeah, something's not right. Yeah.
That could very well be the case here.
Yeah, be careful with that, Kenneth.
I've
How,
told
how
them.
did you meet them? They just hit you up on WhatsApp, or
No, we first interacted on Facebook dating,
okay,
and we've talked by phone a couple of times, very briefly.
okay,
And her voice sounded just like she sent me little clips of video. You know, you can do that with your cell phone.
yeah,
But listen, they could get a hold of a camera roll with little clips for somebody else. I mean, there's a lot of ways they can get around this.
yeah,
So what I've asked her to do is just get a piece of paper and a pen and say, "Right, I love you, Kenneth," and take a
yeah,
selfie. And take a selfie and then send it to me real fast.
yeah,
You know, that's one way I think to authenticate it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Well, I haven't gotten one of those yet.
Uh-oh.
I haven't gotten one of those. So I said, I need to see pictures of you in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this is hitting a dead end real quick, sweetheart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, be careful with that.
So thank you for telling me. I didn't realize spamming in Nigeria was such a big.
Oh yeah, it's real bad. Yeah, they'll try to hustle you. The people from Nigeria are no joke. They will hustle you.
I bet they will.
Oh yeah, they try to sell houses, all kinds of shit, and they don't even own the house. Yeah. They'll be on Facebook Market. They're on Craigslist trying to sell houses for rent. Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
No, it gets crazy. Yeah. And there's no house for rent. They're just trying to get your money.
We're going to have a little serious talk. We're going to have a real serious talk here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would definitely be real thorough with this individual. As soon as you said Nigeria, that was a red flag for me.
I'm glad I mentioned it.
Yeah. That's
Glad I
definitely a red flag for me.
Well, it's a red flag for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Things are going to change here quick. So, well, guys, I got to get going here. It's about 10 after 9. I'm glad to
Okay,
talk with
brother.
both of you. So,
Ooh, be careful. I almost tripped over my dog. She spilled water on the floor. Come on. Come here, sweetie. Let me get a towel. Come on.
you have a wonderful night, Christina. Talk
You
to you.
too. Bye, Kenneth. Come here,
Good night.
sweetie. Oh my God. Wait. Oh, she fell again. You okay? Did you see she slipped and fell? Come on. Now you're all wet. Come on, Goober. So what happened with the cops, Philo? Did they already leave?
No, not yet.
So what are they gonna do?
About to right now. Did Ken he had to go or what?
Yeah, he just got off right now. Yeah, he just got off. So what are they gonna do?
Nah, they're just gonna give me a ticket.
Mhm. I wonder how much the ticket's gonna be. Hush. Don't you bark at me. Don't you get an attitude with me. Where's your baby? Go get your baby. Where's your baby? Where's your baby? Hush. Don't get an attitude with me. Where's your baby? Go get your baby. Go get your baby. No.